Hi everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike, and today we have the little lamb that came with that bundle of paintings that we got for $6.99, which consisted of the I've got to try and remember now, the rabbit, the chicken and the lamb. Now I have decided, because I can't call it Larry because obviously it's not a boy sheep, this is a girl sheep, sorry, boy lamb. This is a girl lamb, so I'm going to call her Lara. Now, there is actually a famous actor called Larry Lamb. That's his actual name, which he was in Gavin and Stacey, I believe. So, yeah, very, very exciting stuff. So, we're going to start this off using our brand new art dot tray. I actually made a bit of a mistake yesterday, and I don't know how, but I ended up standing on one and it broke. So I'm a tray down, people. I'm a tray down. So yeah, we're going to start this all over the place. There are a few colours that are awaiting allocation. Once we've got trays available, we will do that. I don't necessarily work in order of what jewels first. I work on the jewels that have the most colour first. So yes, I thought we'd start off with little Lara, and it's actually a I think it's the Golden Compass, and they're saying something like, "There's a voice speaking beside her, Lyra." But this is Lara, not Lyra. But yeah, it's very similar. Now this actually marks the last instalment of the 3 bundle that we're working on. As you can see, I'm working on 3 different paintings all at once, because the more we get going, the more we can get cleared, and the more we get to spend on more exciting paintings. I've got to go next week. I've got to do Easter egg shopping, which I probably left it a little bit too late, but I can't buy them too early because I will eat them. And yeah, so, oh my god, look at that, that's so cute. Oh wow, so cute. Okay, so just gonna work our way around the eyebrow. That's nice that they've let us do that. That's quite cool. Been having a clear up on my kitchen worktop, because on one of the worktops, it's where I sort of, once I finish kitting up, I put all my true paintings there, like the ones I've kitted up. So haven't had the time to find the bunny rabbit ones, but we're going to get that moving probably next week now. Now this Saturday there will be a extra video being put in, because obviously we've got to normally keep weekends off, but we've got a few projects that are almost getting finished, so I want to try and add an extra day in just to get a little bit more done, because when we do an unboxing we lose a day on Whip and Chat, because I don't like to, you know, load them too early. I mean, I don't like to do 2 videos in one day, so otherwise it gets a bit like double time trying to get the video sorted out, so creates a lot of work for me, you know. Okay, lovely. So that's most of the A done. Let's get a bit of number 7. Oh yeah. And this is this gorgeous little cheek here. In some respects it doesn't actually look like a lamb, does it? It's a bit strange looking. But yeah, so when I looked at this first, I was like, that doesn't even resemble a lamb. It's obviously an animal, but it looks a bit more like a llama. So yeah, I had a bit more tidying up, because it's been quite a busy few months. I've been, where I used to get like Amazon boxes, I'm now sort of slowly buying the Home Bargains boxes, and the one that I bought the other day, I would have had two, but thanks to every they've damaged one. So since then, the Home Bargains have now refunded me. So I think what's happened is that email that I showed you where it says you can't return and this and what have you, I think that's an automated email. So and I was like, I'm not paying postage, you know, that's not my problem, it's broke. Because they, you know, if you wanted to return it, yeah, fair enough, you would pay out the return for it because you've decided that you don't want it. But this was not my problem. But she did say something about she can't replace it due to logistical reasons. I don't know what that means, but so I got a refund, which I still haven't received yet. Normally we get it the next day, but you know, I can't sort of like close that ticket, if you like, until I've got my refund. So yeah, so I've been sitting there sort of like transferring what's in the brown box into this more sturdy box, you know. So yeah, when you keep cardboard boxes, they can get like, they disintegrate over time, so they get like not as sturdy and they get mushified, and yeah, so it's a great way of getting, like, especially if like you're a vintage seller, like, and you need boxes, just order something on Amazon and get, like, just keep the boxes and the packaging. I always keep mine just in case, you never know when you're going to sell something. So if you ain't got a mailing bag, they come in quite handy. So yeah, so already I'm liking the colours on this. My sister used to have a colour bag like that, so this is looking really nice. Let's have a look here now. So what have we got? Number 5. Yeah, that's most of the bulk of the nasal cavity and the lower lip here. So yeah, has anyone been watching? I love medical programs, and on Channel 2 last night, it must come on a Wednesday, but it's called Surgeons on the Edge of Life, I think it is. Well, this lady had a if you don't want to know, just like leave the room now. This lady had a bulging eye, and basically, you know, when people like pop their eyes on like Guinness World Records and that sort of thing, well, it looked like that. And she had pressure behind the eye, and at first I thought, oh, maybe it's glaucoma. Now, glaucoma is a condition where it can actually cause pressure behind the eye, and it can, in some cases, lead to blindness if you can't treat it. And so what they did was they actually showed you, some medical programs, they won't show you how they operate, but in this one, they were actually operating, and you could see like all the blood and all the, oh, I love all that. So what they did is they had to make space behind the eye. And there were 2 different surgeons. One was like a nose, like ENT doctor, and then the other one was sort of like a cranial doctor. And the first one, what he did is to create, they needed to create extra space behind the eye because it just wasn't like big enough or something. And so this first doctor used like telescopic instruments to go up the nasal cavity, and then where like, it's hard to explain, but where the nose would, but like the septum of the nose would be there on this side, they was trying to like push a hole into where the eye sits to allow that to fall into that gap to create pressure. And he had to take some like of the bone away, and of course he had to be careful because if he split the, I think it's like some sort of air sac thing, if they split that, it would have leaked out into the nasal cavity and caused probably eyesight issues. So anyway, once he did that, then you could almost instantly see the eye sort of fall into that gap, and then he sort of gently pressed the eye and it moved back. And then the other doctor, he was responsible for widening up the eye socket and like drilling, like trying to widen it a bit, but he had to go so far. He couldn't go too much further because it would have entered the brain cavity, and apparently with your brain you've got this like protective liquid called something to do with spinal liquid or something. If you want to watch it, I think it's on the iPlayer, and it's called Surgeon's Edge of Life. It would have been the one that went on last night, which would have been the 2nd of April, and he created as much space as he could, and he used like this special dye stuff, so where it showed up blue, that means that they're very close to the brain cavity. And then of course that then created more space behind the eye, so it was bigger socket, and they pushed the eye back, and yeah, then you see them sort of wake up and stuff, and yeah, so it was really, really fascinating to watch. And then this poor lady, she had the horrible disease beginning with the C, so the C word, and I think she had so much, you know, riddled, it spread so much that she had to have so much taken away. And I think they managed to save, you know, it managed to go and stuff. So, but yeah, it's so fascinating. I used to watch Bizarre, but that's not been on TV for some time. Some documentaries or programs they seem to film, and then after so long they just don't film it anymore. If it's not popular, of course they're not going to bring it back. But yeah, that was so fascinating to watch, and I only got into it because the other day it like came on, and I was like, oh wow, what is this? And I'm so glad I did watch it. So yeah, I've actually watched, I think it was 24 Hours in A&E, or one of the programs. This guy was having a seizure, and so what they do is they like anaesthetize them, but so that they can move and talk and stuff, and they were operating on the brain, and something happened while they were operating, and he went into a full seizure, and that must have been so like scary for the surgeon, because obviously half the, you know, the cranium has been took off to operate on the brain, and the gentleman went into a seizure, and yeah, terrible, but they managed to get him out of the seizure. But yeah, I love anything medical programs. I don't really watch Casualty because that's not really, I like all the like the blood and the, you know, how they operate. It's very, very fascinating to watch. So I've actually watched programs where someone's body has been donated to medical science, and they sort of like cut the brain out, and you actually see all that, and yeah, ever so fascinating to watch. So I think it's absolutely magical that some people donate their body to medical science. I mean, you can obviously donate your organs as well. I think it's on the NHS website. So the fact that that person has donated an organ to help someone else out, I think that's absolutely incredible. So yeah, if you want to watch that, it's called Surgeons on the Edge of Life, or Edge of Life Surgeons, something like that, on the iPlayer. But I don't know how long it's on for, but I'm gonna at some point catch up with the ones that I've missed. And then I couldn't believe it, like, only thought about it today, I've totally forgot to watch Waterloo Road, so I've missed out on what's happening again. The last episode I saw was when, I think his name's Joe, the teacher, he wanted to foster Schumacher Weaver. That was the last one I sort of watched, and then I think Shuey split up. Chewie is obviously Schumacher Weaver. I think he split up with oh, what's her name? Agnes, is it? So right, that's that. I'm not finishing yet. I'm just making some room there. Let's get ourselves. Have I got number 4 here? Do you know, I might just go and get them and then just like tip them out on the desk. Let's do number N next. So we've got some N cropping up just around here. This is a beautiful colour. It's a very gorgeous sort of, it's like a, let me just move that down slightly, but this is like a lilac colour. It's absolutely lovely, isn't it? Like a violet sort of, you know, the sort of colour of a Parma violet sweet. Yeah, that sort of colour. So lovely. So we'll put that to one side, and I want to get myself, what have we got here for 1 FN. We missed something there. Let me just bring that back in. Yeah, I might pause it and go and get the... Oh, look, she's got some eyeshadow going on now. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. That's fantastic. I don't think I've ever done a painting that's had, like, the eyeshadow in it before. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to go and get me... Hey, sorry about that. Yeah. Last night I had one of these freed up that I found, and I thought I might as well start getting them in there. And yeah, so right, let's do a bit of number 1 next. We'll have to tip him on the mat. There's nothing we can do. I seem to have started from all the colours that I'm not done yet, and should have really started with the number 1, but this blue's going to look nice once we get into there in this sort of light shade of what looks like a, yeah, it's like a sandy beach sort of colour there. But yeah. And then I've got some still in like rainbow belts and stuff. I've actually got, with the chicken, I've sort of finished that now. And, well, sort of. And some of the colours were offloaded, but there's just no bags to put them in. So what I might have to do is shove these into trays and put the spares into there for now. I mean, as an ocean activist myself, I don't like seeing plastic. So plastic is so harmful to, especially like the sea turtles, because they can get caught up in it. And sometimes they think that fishing nets is food, and you know, so plastics for all sorts. I've actually seen penguins, I think it's Happy Feet. If you've ever watched Happy Feet, there's a penguin that has what, you know, them beer, if you get like a 4-pack of beer, you've got them plastic ring things that hold the beer in. One of them gets stuck in that. So nowadays they've come up with this stupid idea of blue tacking. It feels like blue tack, and what they do is they use like hot glue to stick them all together, and trying to price them apart is very difficult. Then at one point they came out with cardboard, but now they've gone to hot gluing it, which is a nightmare to separate. So you can't just like pull it. I find I have to like yank it from the bottom and then just spin it round a bit. You know, it's nice that they're trying to get rid of plastic. I'd like to see glass bottles go as well, you know, like when you buy Dolomio sauce or any sort of pasta sauce, it's in tin. I think, Mike, it tends to come out in glasses, you know, and I think it's all to do with, apparently it's supposed to last longer. I mean, milk in a bottle seems to last longer than a plastic bottle, you know, so yeah, I'm very pleased I started this, because now we've had one of each painting so far this week. So yeah, pretty good, pretty good, people. Let's do a weather forecast. Alexa, what's the weather forecast today, please, love?
In Braintree, it's 17 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Tonight, you can expect just a few clouds in the sky with a low of 7 degrees.
If there was a few clouds in the sky, I'd be awfully worried that the sky would fall out. Oh yes, that's it, isn't it? Right, hang on. Easter weekend, Easter, Peter Rabbit 1. The next day will be Hop, then the next day Peter Rabbit 2, and then the next day Chicken Little. Yes, because he's the little chap that goes, oh my god, the sky's falling out, or something like that. But yeah, I think at one point they were supposed to be making a Peter Rabbit 3, weren't they? See if Alexa knows anything. Alexa, when is Peter Rabbit 3 coming out, lovey?
As far as I know, Peter Rabbit 3 has not been created, and there are no official plans to produce the film.
What? I'm sure I saw an advert. See, it's probably that AI crap again, because there's been a lot of this, oh, we're getting this film, we're getting that film, and yeah, I wish they wouldn't do that because it's so misleading. You know, people get excited thinking, oh, they're bringing it out, you know. But Peter Rabbit 3, I think, you know, that would be awesome. This blue is gorgeous. It's like a, it's sort of light blue here. Wow. This is absolutely lovely. I really, really want to get some Easter cards. So I don't know whether to go with Amazon because obviously it'd be quicker, or whether to go with Temu because I'll still, you know, I'm going to do Easter all the way through, even after Easter. But you got to remember with Temu, you've got to wait for that. You've got to allow that week. So to get it from A to B sort of thing. So it might be better to go with Amazon because I've got Amazon Prime, but then you got to pay more, wouldn't you? So you got to do what floats your boat. That's a saying. So yeah, I might go with Amazon. But there's a diamond painting I really want on Temu. It's so cute, and I'm just trying to find it on Amazon to see if it will come through quicker. And then on one of the live streams I did, I showed, I think it was when I showed the exclusive of the 40x50 bunny painting I got from the range. I showed a 30x40 one, and that's quite an old one that I didn't unfortunately get finished. So I'm thinking about trying to get that all out again and sort that out. So little Lara here is, I think it's like a flower because you can see like petals here, can't you? Yeah, I think this is a flower because they've done this like a different colour. Wow. Okay, cool. That is groovy. Wow, wow, wow. That is super cool. Super wow. Do you know, diamond painting is so relaxing. It is just fabulous. Could do it all day on the beach, on the train, you know. The wave coming, you're sitting on the beach. You're sitting on the beach, right? And then all of a sudden, a gush of wave comes in, and it's like it goes back out and sucks all your jewels out of the train. Goes whee! Oh my god! Oh, I can hear beeping. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, I had the most weirdest thing happen today. So I had a knock on the door, and I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting any delivery. Looked out on the, you know, me ring doorbell thing, and it said that I had a DPD delivery, and I haven't ordered anything through DPD. So whether the driver got the wrong name, the wrong door, I don't know. So I didn't answer it because I was like, well, I ain't got a delivery, so I ain't answering it. And then I sort of, you know, when you think, oh, perhaps I forgot I've ordered something, and I looked through my emails and there's nothing from DPD, so very bizarre. I mean, sometimes on Facebook they do like promotions where you can go like, they'll get like a free trial of something, and like it's like a trial to see, like they'll send you samples out. So, but yeah, I think he's probably got the wrong door because the amount of times I've had parcels here for someone who lives in the other estate, and I've had to take it all the way around because I don't know who in the world created this, but this postcode shares the same postcode as the estate behind this estate, if that makes sense. So the drivers are always getting confused over here because the amount of times I've had to walk it round. Like, and I'm a decent person, so I will walk it round to them. I'm not one of these people that will just shove it in a bin, or, you know, if it's got to the wrong house and I know where it is, I'll walk it round to them. So yeah, I wouldn't like keep it myself. I mean, if it's unsolicited goods, you're within your rights to keep it because you've not signed up to it, and they're sending you goods that you didn't ask for. So you know, you can keep it. But with me, I like to be professional, and you know, if I can help them out and take it round, great, you know. So yeah. I tried these biscuits the other day. I think I got them from Sainsbury's. I think I showed them on here, I'm not sure, but oh, they're bloody gorgeous. They're like a rectangle biscuit with solid thick rectangle chocolate on it, and normally they're like 1.35 and they were 88p. So many offers in Sainsbury's at the moment. So yeah. But if he comes back tomorrow, I'm going to be like, well, I haven't ordered nothing, so you'll have to take it back to your warehouse, because normally what happens is they'll try again automatically the next day, but I can't remember. I don't order things here, because every time I order things here, if it's every, they don't turn up, or they shove it outside the doorstep. So that's why I do lockers. I don't, if I need something delivered to the house and perhaps it's not allowed to go to the locker, like some things on Amazon you can order, but it says, oh, this item is not eligible for locker, I'll send it to my mum's. So yeah, it's just a weird one, really. Right, okay, let's do a bit of 4. This is so cute. Do you know, I think I really would have regretted not buying this if I left it on the shelf, because when I bought it, I was like, why didn't I get that? Just why? You sort of regret it. When you're a diamond painter, you just, I don't know about anyone else, but you just want everything you see with diamond painting. Like, there's very rare occasions I will see an item that I'm not happy with and won't buy. Like, 10 times out of 10, it's coming home with me. So... And you know what? I was so annoyed with myself the other day. I was tidying up and found, you know, that flamingo that I showed you? It was a $2.99 flamingo that I got from the range. I was so annoyed. Like, I bought that specifically for Valentine's, you know, theme. And oh my God, like, totally forgot to do it. Like, totally forgot. I could not believe it. Like, we would have got that done so quick. So yeah, I cannot believe it. I was like, no, why? Now this colour just looks like butterscotch blancmange, or angel delight. I'm going to try angel delight butterscotch. Is so nice. I love that. We used to always have that at like years ago, and then my mum would like put some hundreds and thousands on it, and oh my God, like, oh, so nice after you've had like a Sunday roast dinner, like, oh. But yeah, personally I've never tried blancmange, but but angel delight is, yeah, so much better. It's so easy, isn't it? Like, do you know what, Alexa, add angel delight to my shopping list.
Angel delight added to your shopping list.
Thanks, love. I'm gonna get some. So it's really cool because like you can walk around the shop and then you can just like ask Alexa what's on your shopping list. So if you forgot something, you can just like ask her and then like remove it. So it's pretty cool. And then I ordered my mum some biscuits today. She likes the Belvita brand. I've actually seen one called Soft Bakes with strawberry in it. Like, I've tried the chocolate ones and they're like so good. So I got some of them ordered for her today. So she'll be happy with them. So yeah. Apart from that, I'm pretty much busy. Busy. I like to be busy. La 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 la. Have you ever heard that song? It's so old now. But I found out that apparently Michael McIntyre is going on like a worldwide tour, so that'd be interesting. And oh my God, it came up on Facebook yesterday, something to do with Robin White, is it? Died, and he was in EastEnders. I don't even remember who he played. Alexa, who did Robin White play in EastEnders?
From wikipedia.org. He is known for his role as Ian Beale in the BBC soap opera EastEnders, a role he has portrayed since the show's inception in 1985.
What, Robin White? No, it isn't, because that's Adam Woodjack. See what I mean? Like, she goes on about something completely different to what I've asked. I'm so considering getting Google Home, because my friend in America, later retired granny, she has Google Home, and it seems to work a hell of a lot better than shitty Alexa. But anyway, yeah, it came up saying Robin White died, but I don't actually remember who he played. But apparently, on EastEnders, Bex has returned now because they've all got to prepare for Martin's funeral and that. So, yeah. But apparently there's another actor supposed to be coming back, and I can't remember who it was. So, I don't know. So what we're going to do, guys, is we haven't got... these colours here are not kitted up yet, so I will make sure they're done for the next session. So we'll work on the lower body and get most of that done now, and perhaps some of the flowers if we've got the colours for that. I just haven't got enough trays, people. I have not got enough trays. So, let's do 2 again, because I've just seen 2, and I've seen some 1 there, so we'll get a bit of that done. I can't work out if these are flowers or butterflies. They look very similar. Now, just be mindful, we have got the Easter giveaway coming up soon. That's going to hopefully launch next week. Now, I don't know, is it me, right, or is this supposed to replicate like a lead, or like some sort of, like, it looks like she's wearing a lead. And the handle is just like buried under the eggs. I think this is absolutely beautiful painting. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now tomorrow I can exclusively reveal that, Paula, you have been evicted. Please leave the Celebrity Big Brother house immediately. No, I can exclusively reveal that Roxanne Tucker has won £1,000 from the lottery. No, you haven't really. No, serious now. I can exclusively reveal tomorrow you are going to see the unboxing of the little elephant that I bought from Temu, which I'm disappointed with, but you will see that tomorrow because I have been mentioning about this elephant. So, yeah. So that will be coming up tomorrow, and then we're going to put a video in for Saturday, and then Sunday I'm going to take that off a bit. So yeah, I thought if we just do 1 extra, it might not be again next Saturday, but I'm so close to finishing Bob the Chicken, and yeah, I made Paula laugh by calling it Bob. So people have suggested like Charlie or Chick, was it Chickachack or something? No, Charlie Chickle. Charlie Chickle, it can't be that. Oh man. Right, hang on a minute, we've got a bit of oh, is that a mushroom there? Look. Whee. What's everyone working on at the moment? Just give me some suggestions in the comments. You don't have to, but it'd be nice to see what everyone's working on. So yeah. Right, and that, my friends, I think brings the A to a close. Having said that, I've just seen some tucked away in the cracks of the eggs here. Oh dear, oh dear. But did you know it is going to be Easter in less than, I think it's like a week now, isn't it? Because we're already on the 3rd. Let's try and have a look here. Alexa, how many days until Easter 2025?
Easter Sunday in 2020 was 1,817 days ago, on Sunday the 12th of April.
Why is she whispering? Alexa, when is Easter 2025?
The 2025 medieval Easter 2025 in Leeds England is scheduled for Saturday, April 5th.
That's not what I wanted to ask, Alexa. Alexa, how many days till Easter, love?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, how many days till Easter?
Easter Sunday is in 17 days.
Oh, how exciting! We get all our chocolate and watching EastEnders. Oh yeah, man! Like when I get my Easter egg, I'm so watching it with EastEnders. Or like, wouldn't it be good if Britain's Got Talent like was on the day of Easter? I mean, that would just be amazing because it can't be that much longer until we're in like the semi-finals and stuff. So yeah, I want my egg so bad. Right, let's have a bit of... Oh, wow! I've just seen we've got the number 8 here. Wow. Okay, I thought I didn't get that up yet. Cool, 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 people. Cool, cool, cool. Excellent. And, oh my God, look! We got the number 6. I'm going absolutely mad. The amount of times, like, I've put drills out thinking I've not kicked them up and they're there the whole time. Like, I don't know what's going on. Oh my God, yeah, tomorrow. I need a refreshment first. Oh, lovely. I was watching Lazy Retired Granny last night and she was talking about her some sort of blood check she was having and that she wanted to check out this and check out that. Well, I've got mine tomorrow, and then I found out that my mum's got one as well, so it's like we're both having blood tests. But luckily the one I've got tomorrow is not fasting, it's non-fasting. So if you have fasting, it means that you have to not eat. I think it's after 6 o'clock. So yeah, so the amount of times I forgot and then ate something and I'm like, oh my God, this is not going to give a true reading now. But yeah, it's non-fasting, so... Which I don't understand why I need a blood test, right? Because I queried to them why I weren't getting my medication on batches. And what I mean by that is I'm supposed to get it sent out automatically. Well, they've now done that because after I submitted the blood pressure diary, it's now... I've checked the NHS thing because on the app you can see when they've done it. And it now says that they've done it on batches because I got an email saying that they've sent it out for delivery. And I used to do the pharmacy, but I don't do that anymore because the time it takes for them to administer and then someone has to check it, like you're just waiting there far too long. So and whenever you go in, there always seems to be like a queue of people. So I use like a delivery service now with Pharmacy to You, and oh, what's it called? But apparently they want to do like a blood test, so I think that was prior. They wanted to check like the blood test before doing the medication, but it's like they've done that first, and now I don't really know why I've got to have the blood test, but apparently they just want me to have a blood test. So because I think what it is Ramipril can damage your kidneys if you have it like consistently. So I mean, this last week it's been fluctuating between 134 blood pressure to 126, so it seems to be still high. I think obviously once you've got high blood pressure, there's no way for it to like fix itself, so it's quite frustrating. 6 now. This is very pretty, isn't it? I'm really enjoying this. Every single drill that you go on, it just makes you want to do more and more. As soon as you start seeing that picture come to life, you just want to get it finished. It's just so lovely to do. And these little square ones, very fast paced. I've actually seen people on Vinted like drill one and then you know, put all the diamond painting drills on there and then they sell it on. So I mean, for me, I wouldn't be able to do that. Like, I've spent hours like putting all these drills down and then you're just going to sell it. Like, that's a lot of work. So I've got so many of these wooden ones now. My wardrobe is going to collapse. Like, I don't think it's gonna, I mean, they're quite lightweight, but I don't think it's gonna take much more weight, otherwise it's gonna go crash. Like, I'll open the door one day and it'll go crash, bang, wallop. Be like half a sixpence with that song that goes la 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 la, what a picture, what a photograph, la 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 la, flash, bang, wallop, or whatever it is. Right, so 6 is done. Let's have a bit of number 1. We need 6 is done and number 1. Linda was saying that she's doing Harry Potter in June, is it? So yeah, I was hoping to collaborate with her on that, because we did like, well, it weren't like it's not such a collaboration, but we sort of done a paint along, which is where I was doing Harry Potter and then like Linda wanted to do Harry Potter as well. So it's more like a paint along than a collaboration. But unfortunately, I was going to book it for August, but I don't know, because I've missed doing the summer themes and I want to bring back summer. So I don't think I've done that for like a few years now. So that's that. Righty-ho. I'm sure that I had F. That is not kitted up. No problemo. E. Wally. You know that film with Wally and Eve, and he goes, Eve, Wally. Okay, what we can do then is, that's no problem, we'll get them colours for next time, but look how pretty that looks. We're going to do a bit of her body now. So let's get some of this. Okay, I don't know why I've took that cellophane off again. I don't think you can actually, like with cellophane, I think you can keep it off, because I've had paintings where I've accidentally chucked the cellophane away thinking that I've completed it. And it's still been sticky, because I've always had this impression if you take the cellophane off, it's going to like dry out. But no, it's still like sticky and stuff. But yeah, so, oh my god, wouldn't that have looked good, like just putting like that purple around there? You can do that if you wish. I feel like she's wearing like some sort of chain. This is so cute. But hey, we've got to watch it here, because there's 2 different colours going on. Playing on the big bass drum. What a picture, what a picture. La 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 la, rum tum tum. Sing it in the family album. I'm gonna have beans and chips tonight. Really, really love McCain's chips. Oh my god, so lovely. I've actually yet to buy. I've like, I bought original Jammy Dodgers, and then there's apple and blackcurrant because they're on offer, and I like to like eat 1 pack during the news and then save 1 pack for like in the morning for breakfast. And unfortunately, I ate 1 pack during EastEnders and then the other pack during the news, and I was like, I can't be asked to go out like and get more. So yeah, oh well. These colours are so beautiful, aren't they? They're really, really lovely. Okay, so that's all the 8 done. Lovely. I think that's all. Yeah, wow. It's pretty much all done for that. I will keep on saying they're all done, and then look, more crop up. But yeah, I think we will get some trays freed up now for the you know, the rest of the drills we need to do. So let's do a bit of 6 next. How long we got on the clock? 45. So we have about 15 minutes. I could actually be the person who does that, you know, in the auction rooms where they go 45, 45, 1, 45. I've got like a fast talking voice, so I seem to talk extremely quickly, and like when I'm talking, my mum would say like, slow down a bit, like I can't hear you. And it was funny because when I went to Argos to pick up the thing in which I needed to pick up, because you know, I said I had that call. Well, when I went to pick it up from Argos, I was like talking, and she was trying to give me insurance, because apparently like when you pick things up you get like insurance. Didn't even know you could get insurance for like non-electrical items, because this wasn't an electrical item. So but before she could finish I said no thanks, and she was like, okay, thank you, slow down a bit, because I was like talking so fast, because I think I asked her like, do you have to have it, and she was like, that was a bit too quick, could you slow down please? And I was like, yeah, no problem. I just think if you talk really quick you can finish what you're saying. And then like some of my family members, they'll like go into like every single point, and it's like I could have said that in like 4 minutes. It's like, during the war she hasn't heard back from the hospital yet, so the next letter that we get should be the green light to you know, go ahead with the surgery. So I just want to, it's been a very long thing, because we've been doing this like back and forth with the hospital for nearly 4 years. Yep, shocking, I know. But it's been like on and on and on, and I just hope that the next letter is, because they've got everything now, you know, they've had the tests, they've had this you know, this what's it called, a scan for the arteries and that. So it should now be, you know, one more visit, the hospital, get the knee replacement, job done, out, job done, and finally, you know, finished. But you never know if they're gonna write and go, oh, we've just got to do another scanning, you know. And you never know if it's gonna be like, oh, we've got to do another scanner. But I'd literally scream, like the amount of times we've gone back and forth to that place. Like, I've never known anything to have so many like different scans. Okay, lovely. So that's the 6 done, isn't it? Have we got 5? Yeah. See, again, this looks like a purpley colour, like a lilac, but it is that. So as I say in all my videos, if you do get a colour that doesn't look similar to that, don't panic, because I used to do that, and then you sort of realise that that's the print of the field. So the background can come up slightly lighter than what your drill is, slightly darker than what your drill is. So yeah, I think we've done so much on this today. We've really got a good chunk done on this. So yeah, I can't wait to get this one finished. So I've got to do a bit more on the rabbit, a bit more on the chicken, and a bit more on this, and then be all done, won't it? So yay. Whoops. This is absolute. I really wish they'll do like more paintings like this, perhaps like a flower bundle, because I have actually got a 20x20 flower that I'm doing next month, because next month is the wonderful world of the Chelsea Flower Show with flowers. So I'm going to be doing all to do with flowers, and as of yet June is a little bit like, what do we do? Because I've got a choice. I could do with June and July, because they're summer months, I tend to like stretch the theme over 2 months, so it won't be 2 different themes, it'll be the same theme. So I'm torn between like doing Harry Potter, I'm torn between doing summary ones, and I'm torn between entering it like a new theme that I've not done before, because I really wanted to do an ocean theme for the last couple of years, but there's just, not really had the option to. And then obviously I want to do a zoo theme as well. I really want to bring back the barnyard theme that we used to do. It's just so much choice. So as of yet, I haven't booked anything for July, June, August, September, October, November. We know it's always like Halloween and bonfire, but let me know, because you're the viewers and I do listen to feedback. So is there any themes that I've not covered that perhaps you want to see? Then, you know, put them in the comments, and we'll see if we can make it happen. But the chances are I'm probably going to opt for another summer theme, because I don't actually know what we did last summer. What did we actually do? Was it the barn theme? But I don't think it was, because that's a fair few years ago. Poor old Wilbur's stuck in his barn. Poor old Wilbur is stuck in the barn, still not done. So if anyone's got pink drills, do let us know where we can buy them from, because I do need pink drills. But yeah, okay, I'm going to call this a session now, because I think I've done enough talking for one session, and my mouth is like getting like fed up of talking, and I talk for Britain. So have I got my rollage? No, because I've been, I don't know where my roller's gone. I did have it, but as I say, I was putting this this mat comes from, it was at my office, and I bring it over because I'm going to be doing some painting and stuff, because the other day when I was clearing up, I found a few paint brushes which I need for my Harry Potter, and this mat just helps to protect it from getting on the desk, so, and then having to scrub all like the varnish of it. I don't know if it's actually varnish, but it's obviously like wood chip laminating stuff, but it's a fairly old desk, to be fair. But yes, I've had a blast doing that. Really enjoyed that. So thank you very much for watching Lara. She will be back soon. We've not really got a lot to do. I can't believe we've got from the head and practically most of the body done now. She's quite a small lamb, so perhaps a little baby lamb or something. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you want to get this for yourself, I have checked and it's still available on the range. I think they've discounted it as well. Last time I checked, it did look like a discount, but until then, that is that. Thank you very much for watching. You've got your unboxing tomorrow, and I will see you next on Saturday for another whip and chat. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and tap that good old notification bell so that you don't miss out on the diamond painting action. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.